resistance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on, but this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
On the direct snap, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Temple's offense will take the field for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think with this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch were all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions. And how do you feel about this? Playing your old squad, like it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic. And all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Smith. And he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. This is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Makes the catch. It's Alston. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chain. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The converts on 4th down, still going. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the toss. Got the first down and more. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. It's complete. And he couldn't quite make it in. He's run out of bounds at the 1. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Smith. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Got room at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. This should be the last play of the quarter. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to break into the open. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that wildcat, and they give up a big play. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
Direct snap. It's Smith. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time. Turning it on! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. Continues to fight for yards. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page and playing together. I love it.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can put those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
It's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field. They were able to corral him for a huge loss.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at 22. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He fires to the left side. He's got it for a big play. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking down the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. He rifles one deep to the left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. These corners going to give them some space. Give to the running back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Nittany Lions will move away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Powers through. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Grant.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime that they're able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up.
There he goes. Smashes ahead. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Owls! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
Well, that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Colts uniform again, this could stay tight.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the route is on. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense has it with really good field position. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Unloads to the right. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Reynolds. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Snagged out of the air. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. And they're going to score. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
First and goal, Penn State.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put in. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really